Hello everyone, Fanta here. You're watching FANTAVISION, and today I'm discussing violent video games, which is a video that I've meant to do for a while, but because Pennsylvania is full of idiots, we're going to be talking about it today. Oh, okay. So, the question a lot of people ask is, do violent video games cause violent behavior? Are they causing all of these school shootings? Are they causing all these different problems? Well, no. No, they're not. Now, there have been lots of studies that have said no. And there have been lots of studies that say yes. But you gotta wonder what the hell they're measuring, first of all. I don't know how they're measuring this. It makes no sense to me. How are you measuring aggression after playing these violent video games? If they have more aggressive thoughts, okay, all right, and then it's gonna go away after they're done playing the game. It's that simple. It's gonna wear off. That's how that works. After I watch a very intense movie, I feel really tensed up. Horror movie, again, tensed up, scared, but that's not gonna emotionally scar me for life. I'm not gonna get a chainsaw and start hacking up people. I'm not gonna think that I guess some people are like freaked out, but usually people get over a scary movie and don't think that somebody's gonna be crawling out of their TV. They get over it. All types of media are gonna elicit some sort of emotional response. That's just how it works. That's how these art forms work. And that's why they're so effective, and that's why they're so entertaining, because you get so involved with it, especially video games. Now, a lot of people are wondering, well, Fanta, but if there's a risk at all that they cause violent behavior, how do we think of the children? Think of the children, Fanta. Aren't you worried about them and their futures? They're going to go shoot up their school. Then don't let them play the games. There's a rating system. It says rated M on it. Maybe don't give them that game, you idiots. My lord, solved with common sense. In this article that goes on and on and on about the syntax, literally the last couple of sentences are just saying, use common sense. It's like, no shit. Monitor what your kids are playing? Be a part of their life? Oh my, be a parent? What? No! Don't do that. Put a tax on it instead. That makes sense. That makes sense. What did they call... What was the reason here? I don't even remember. It was the stupidest thing. They're coming up with some reason that this tax needs to exist. They need to come up with some group that monitors this shit. What? A newly created digital protection for school and safety account and be used to advance the safety measures in Pennsylvania school districts. Don't you get enough tax money? Do you really need to come up with some bullshit excuse why you need to tax people more? That's all it is. It's all just a lie. It's just another fun way to stir up the parents and make their stupid parent brains freak out and go, I gotta think of my kids. They're in danger from these violent video games. No, they're not. They're fine. They're just trying to make money off of you. Only an idiot thinks this is a good idea. Oh yeah, I'm sure that new account is going to help out a lot, and I'm sure it's going to go towards mostly the school protection and not a billion other things that our tax money goes to. Let's take a look at, okay, they're calling it a sin tax, first of all. A sin tax? Really? First of all, church and state completely separated. I guess not anymore. They're calling it a sin. Fun. Anyway, let's dive into what they view as sins. Legalized pari-mutuel betting. I'm guessing that's some sort of gambling. I don't particularly know what that is. Cigarette tax, okay? That's something that is actually bad for you. Causes cancer, kills millions of people. Okay, that makes sense. Excise on liquor, beer, malt liquor. Okay, another thing that is detrimental to your actual health. Something that has been proven to be bad for you. Lots of alcoholics out there, okay. Separate tax on tobacco, same thing. I don't really know. I think the airline passenger train beverage tax, I'm sure that's gotta be, yeah, it must be just alcohol on planes. I guess they didn't have a tax on that until like the 70s. Okay. Mixed beverage gross receipts. Okay, so again, alcohol. I got it. We got it. Taxed. Tax on marijuana. That makes sense. It's another drug. Texas lottery. Again, gambling, whatever. There's a tax on it. Sexually oriented business fee. I don't know what that means. Like a sex shop? Is that like whenever you buy your dildos, there's like an extra tax on it? Mixed beverage sales tax. How many taxes are on mixed beverages? There's like 2, and there's like another one on liquor. Don't you have enough taxes? You're taxing liquor 3 times, it sounds like. 4 times if you include the beer. I mean, this is ridiculous. How many taxes do they need? First of all, why is there a sin tax to begin with? If you think about it, why is there an extra tax on sin? Just because it's not good for you, what is there going to be a tax on candy bars pretty soon? Maybe there is already, I don't know. Maybe there's a candy bar tax somewhere. I mean, there's so many other taxes out there already. There's state tax, there's federal tax, there's county tax. And I know you're not taxed on all those different things when you're buying something, but my lord, there's so many different taxes. Do we need more bullshit to make your money to take care of the schools? Hey, how about you just divert some of your budget to schools? How about you just do that instead of bleeding people dry over some bullshit reason that you're coming up with? My God, do you remember when Trump met at some like games summit? He didn't do anything. All he did was complain about how video games are more violent. What did he say of value? Nothing. All he did was stir up the pot of some bullshit that was supposed to be squashed when the ESRB was created. Because they're supposed to monitor themselves. They're supposed to put ratings. Because parents are supposed to be parents. And, I don't know, watch over your kid. Be a parent. Tell them what they can and can't do. Is this difficult for people to comprehend? I don't understand. Just not be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. And you're good. And you're completely fine. Even if they show that violent behavior in children is more likely to arise from playing violent video games, then just don't let them play the video games. So insane. I know, it's mind-blowing. You couldn't believe I was going to say that. That's all there is to it. This is stupid. This is a way to bleed people with more taxes. This is just it's just outright bullshit. 10% tax, by the way. I didn't even mention that shit. I completely forgot how 10%? Games are already really expensive. They're $60. Add on top of that with tax, where I live, it's like 65. So you've got almost already 10% there, and I'm sure people are paying close to that already. And then add another 10% on top of that. You're paying $71 for games. What the hell? And then Chicago has like an entertainment tax on like PlayStation stuff. It just boggles my mind how this shit gets brought up and people even think about having this work. How people think about having this go into motion. It's just playing on people's fears. It's just trying to stir up those parents that are constantly looking for something to blame besides the obvious, the fact that our mental care system in this country is garbage. It's complete garbage. I don't like getting political on this channel. I stay away from it. But this bullshit crosses the line. I mean, it's crossing between politics and video games. And I'm not trying to, be partisan in any way. It's just a general fact that our mental health care is terrible. Most of the homeless people you see on the street, they're crazy because nobody's taking care of them because our system does not care. And that's why these kids are going unnoticed when they have obvious mental problems. And then they shoot up a school. Or they're getting bullied all the time. Nobody does anything. There's just so many different factors that you could easily prevent this shit instead of looking for a scapegoat. Look for a solution, not a scapegoat. Don't look for someone to blame. Look for a solution. And that's what I see in this world. Not even just politics, not even just with violent video games, not even with any of this shit. It's just every single problem we have as a human race. Instead of looking to solve that problem, we look for something to point our finger at. And that's fucking stupid to me. That's so stupid. Anyway, I hope that tax doesn't get passed. Why did Trump have to say that? He didn't say anything except for stir up this shit again. I feel like I'm in, like, what was it, the 90s when this shit was going on? When they're blaming violent video games for stuff? They have seen that a lot of these school shooters don't even play video games. That's not the reason. Remember when they blamed Marilyn Manson for a school shooting? They've blamed music. They've blamed movies. They've blamed video games. I gotta find something to blame. I can't blame my parenting or the fact that I didn't see there's something wrong with my kid. I gotta blame these media. I gotta blame everything else so I don't feel bad. That's what it is. That's all there is to it. I don't know. People, I could be completely wrong. Maybe you guys all disagree with me, but to me, this is common sense. Be a parent. It's that simple. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a like if you guys liked it. Maybe this video, because it's controversial, even though it's literally just logic, it's going to have a lot of dislikes from a lot of unhappy parents. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. A lot of these studies are stupid anyway. Think about how many studies are out there that say one thing is another thing. How many times have we gone from going, butter is the worst, to, oh, never mind, butter's really not that bad. Or bacon's the worst. Oh, it's not that bad. No, that's actually really that bad. Coffee causes cancer. Coffee's good for you. Nah, coffee causes cancer. No, it's good for you. And then California's like, cancer's everywhere. And there's signs everywhere that says you're going to get cancer from everything. And you're like, what do I do? What do I drink? What do I eat? Everything gives me cancer. It's all related. It's all related. Anyway, studies are stupid. Fantastic day, even with all this shit. Enjoy a video game. Go play something. Today I'm drinking coconut LaCroix. It's delicious, which has also been proven not to be bad for you, because all those different chemicals they said were in it that were bad for you and unnatural were found to be natural and not bad for you. This kind of stuff happens all the time. Seriously. There's just so many different just fear-mongering things out there. There's so much just BS, misinformation. It's sad. And a lot of people believe it. I hope this tax doesn't pass. I mean, it's a domino effect. If it passes in Pennsylvania, it's going to gain some traction and it could get passed in other states. I am hoping my state isn't stupid enough to do that, but you never know.